One day after overtaking the Yankees for the top wildcard spot, the Red Sox want some dessert. How's a Big Apple crumble sound?
Sounds delicious.
Friday, the first 1-0 win for Boston over the Yankees since 1994. Runs easier to come by thanks to some late charity Saturday for New York, but early in this game, Garrett Crochet still owning Aaron Judge. Entered 1 for 7 with 7 Ks, got a couple more, went high heat, and then all breaking stuff here, bottom 3. Crochet's 200th K of the season in just 26 starts. Among Red Sox, only Sale, Pedro, and Rocket have gotten there faster. Taking out top 9, Sox up 8-1. David Hamilton with 2 runners in scoring position, grounds to Anthony Volpe. Decent stop, but the throw. Oh! E6 makes it 9-1 Boston, and it gets worse and quickly. Very next batter, boo! Carlos Narvaez, that man better save his young lungs. Goes to first. First baseman's 20 feet off the bag. That's a balk. Another run comes in. It's 10-1 Boston. And still Narvaez, very next pitch goes 4-14, a 2-run shot. What an unfortunate thing to happen on Doesn't They Ignite? Sox have won 8 straight over the Yankees. Aaron Boone, how do you assess where things stand?
Sucks.
Yeah.
Feels real crappy. We got to get past it. We can sit here and dwell on it. We got to play better. We got to play better against these quality opponents in our division. But we can't go erase what's been a really crappy weekend so far for us, other than putting our best foot forward tomorrow and going and salvaging one and being in control of what we, having the pen and getting to write the story the rest of the way. But we got to go do it.
Well, to Boone's point, got to be better against quality division opponents, not just the Red Sox. The Yankees are a combined 4-15 against Boston and Toronto, now a game and a half back at that top wildcard spot. If the season ended today, we would get a Yanks-Sox playoff series. New York tries to avoid a 4-game sweep against Boston. Sunday Night Baseball tonight, 7 Eastern on ESPN.
Started with Pete, and then we repeat.
Love
You'll
it.
find out why in moments. Mets taking on the Braves as they try to hold on tighter to that final wildcard spot. Top 7, lead 3-2. Pete Alonso hammers that deep to right, and we need a new baseball. 2-run home run, his 29th of the season. It's 5-2. Now let's repeat. Next batter, Mark Vientos. We're going back-to-back like Drizzy. Solo homer.
Back to back.
And he absolutely smoked that one. The bats were hot now. Same inning. Starling Marte wants to get in on the fun. Solo shot. Marte's 8th of the season and 3rd homer of the inning for the Mets to take a 7-2 lead. 9th inning. Vientos is back up. And you got to be kidding me. That's another one. His 2nd homer of the game, 5th career multi-homer game. But wait, there's more. Very next batter, Jeff McNeil, is up with 1 home run already. He got out of that one. His 2nd multi-homer game this season. 4th game this season where multiple players have had multiple dingers for New York as they hit 6 of them and they win 9-2.
Another division rivalry Saturday, except Dodgers and Padres started the day tied atop the NL West. Bottom 4, bases loaded for Ramon Laureano. Hot singles in your area. Sends that to right, brings home 2. Padres came in, winners of 4 straight, and here they are in a blink up 2-0. Top 5, bases empty for Freddie Freeman. The Dodgers couldn't get anything going on offense here. Freeman, decent contact, but right at the right fielder for an out. Next batter, Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar goes to the dugout, disappointed. Nelson Cortez locking down LA. The Dodgers 1-5 hitters, a combined 0 for 17 Saturday. That includes the world's greatest showman, who top 6 skies that to center, but it's still an out. Cortez, 6 innings pitched, no earned runs, 1 hit, 3 Ks. Padres up a field goal through 6. Bottom 8. Xander Bogaerts up. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 out. X, gonna give it to you. Takes that 84 out of the zone down the right field line. Padres have won 5 straight, and they now are in sole possession of first in that division. And just a week ago, the Friars were in first, then got swept by the Dodgers. Now they've won 5 straight, back in first, and they go for a sweep of LA this afternoon. Meanwhile, the Dodgers, who ESPN Bet still has as favorites to win the West, they have the same number of wins since the 4th of July as the Rockies. By the way, Colorado mathematically eliminated from the playoffs last night. How can you not be romantic about baseball? Time to kiss it goodbye. Let's start with the Jays and Marlins top 7. George Springer, boing. 22nd homer on the season. That went dead center, deepest part of that park. 424 feet, needed most of it. Jays win in 12, 7-6. Let's head to the AL Central. Royals and Tigers, bottom 4. No one on for Spencer Torkelson, and that's a shame. A Torkel tank, 408 feet away. His 27th homer of the season as the Tigres win 4-2. Cubs and Angels, top 7. Cubs up a touchdown thanks to a Kyle Tucker homer in the 3rd. Does it again in the 7th. In the 6th. He sits on that changeup middle. His 21st of the season, goes 394 feet. He went 3 for 5, 2 homers. Cubs blast the Halos 12-1. We've got A's and M's and Randy Arozarena with the OMG. 392, 91 above the zone, still pulls it. Only Seattle's second hit of the day at that point. His 24th homer of the season, a new career high. You got to see, he kissed his bat. Again, it is kiss it goodbye. Listen, I don't cut the highlights, but if you do this, you are making kiss it goodbye. Seattle, though, loses in extras. Strohs and O's, Juan. Carlos Correa, trade deadline acquisition. They cut out that little wedge there left in Camden. It doesn't matter. Correa sends it 391. His 10th homer of the season. Stros win 9-8, giving themselves a little breathing room in first place in the AL West. And in the NL East, clear eyes, full count, can't lose. Trey Turner, true to his name, turns on that. 14th of the year. He's been hitting the cover off the ball. 500 hitting over the last 7 days. Phils win 6-4. Hey, the bullpen didn't blow it this time. How about that, Scoop?
Scooby and Phil with you. Here's what to watch for tonight on ESPN. The series finale in the Bronx. The Red Sox looking for a 4-game sweep of the Yankees. Boston winning yesterday's game 12-1. That game saw the Red Sox score 7 runs in the 9th inning. And they got booed on multiple occasions. The Yankees have now lost 8 straight to their arch rivals, which brings in Buster Bus, what it is right now. Buster Olney in New York for Red Sox Yankees, Sunday night on ESPN. I got to do that every single time we do this every week, Buster. And after yesterday's loss to the Red Sox, Aaron Judge said he was angry. Giancarlo Stanton used the word unacceptable. What does tonight's game mean for the Yankees?
Man, Scooby, this team is under so much pressure going into this game, and it's not only external pressure from the fans, but internal pressure from the Yankees because of how poorly they've played against the Red Sox during this 8-game losing streak. They've been outscored in those 8 games 48-22 as a team. They batted .193. In those 8 games, they have 8 errors. So it's not only about trailing the Red Sox by a game and a half in the wild card standings. It's simply about playing better. And you could see it on the face of the Yankee players, manager Aaron Boone after the game. They need tonight's game.
Yeah, as a guy who grew up in the Boston area, this rivalry really is something, and I like to see what I'm seeing right now. But big news out of Philly yesterday. Philly's ace Zack Wheeler will be out for the rest of the season. What does this mean for Wheeler and the Phillies going forward?
Yeah, Scooby, there's no sugarcoating this. This is a body blow for the Phillies' championship aspirations because Zack Wheeler is one of baseball's true aces. There's a difference between being a #1 starter and being an ace, and Zack Wheeler is an ace. In his 12 postseason appearances, a 2.18 ERA. And look, the Phillies have other guys who are going to take those starts. Christopher Sanchez has been great this year. Ranger Suarez, Jesus Luzardo, Aaron Nola as he works his way back. But Zack Wheeler was a guy who could dominate great hitters in the biggest moments in the postseason.
That is so true, and he's done it for so long. Wheeler has had a sub-3 ERA in 5 of his 6 seasons in Philadelphia. But, Buster, it's that time. It is for Busters. Who is your bust of the week? Best and bust of the week.
The best, Ramon Laureano of the San Diego Padres, who hit another home run for San Diego last night. Look, since being traded from Baltimore to the Padres, he's hitting .338, 3 doubles, 2 triples, 4 home runs. The Padres are 14-7 since the trade deadline. Those acquisitions made by A.J. Preller paying off in a big way. Mason Miller, Ryan O'Hearn, Laureano all playing really well. And the bust for me this week, Spencer Strider of the Atlanta Braves, who's had a really tough year in his first full season after having Tommy John surgery. He's a 5.24 ERA. And look, his velocity is actually pretty good. but his arm angle on his delivery has dropped someone. He's had some mechanical issues. I know the Braves fully expected in the offseason Strider's going to work on those mechanical issues, and they think he's going to bounce back in a big way in 2026.
Buster, I enjoy doing this with you every week. Much appreciated. Red Sox and Yankees at 7 Eastern tonight on ESPN.